Since GTA 6 is going to be launched soon, I thought why not I cook something. Hey there, we at Storytime with 12 are bringing you a storyline idea for GTA 6. Basically, you start out playing as Jason, a guy in his mid to late 20s from Vice City. Jason is the definition of an underachiever. He can never seem to hold a job for more than a few months, and as a result, he resorts to committing petty crimes for some easy cash, which he usually blows on drugs and prostitutes. Jason's parents, who are sick of his act, give him three options: either join the family fishing business, go to college, or get kicked out of their home. He's clearly frustrated, but ends up choosing to join the family fishing business. So the first few missions have you catching fish while occasionally committing petty crimes with Jason's friends when he's off shift for some more money. After a few missions of this, a woman climbs onto your family's boat from the water. Out of instinct, you shoot the woman, who is rushed to the hospital by your family. It's revealed that she's a woman in her early 20s named Lucia, who was fleeing Cuba after the rest of her family was executed to start a new life in Vice City. It's confirmed that she'll end up being okay, but she'll be crushed with medical debt, and as an illegal immigrant, she wouldn't be able to afford it. Your parents decide to make you pay off the debt, and as an extra bonus, they disown you and say that you're no longer allowed back at their house. So you do a few more missions committing more crimes, some by yourself and some with Jason's friends, in an attempt to pay off this medical debt, which you give to Lucia's doctor directly. Eventually, it's revealed that the doctor was taking advantage of both of you by pocketing the money for himself, meaning that Lucia's medical debt wasn't being paid off at all. So you inform Lucia of the situation, and you both agree to break her out of the hospital. Both of you then raid the doctor's villa and kill him, stealing all of his money in the process. You two then form a sort of Franklin and Michael relationship where you agree to work together in order to pay off the debt. You guys begin robbing grocery stores, diners, phone stores, etc., while doing a little bit of online scamming on the side. Eventually, you guys decide to rob this big house on Starfish Island, or whatever its HD equivalent is, but it fails and you're caught. Both of you are put in handcuffs by security guards, and then you see an older man in a suit make his way into the room. You recognize him, as there's posters of him all over Vice City. He's the guy running for governor of Florida. He points a gun at the two of you and informs you guys that he can have you killed and have it swept under the rug, unless you're willing to work with him. Fearing for your lives, you reluctantly agree. So the next few missions have you guys ensuring his victory. Killing off opposition leaders, sabotaging political rallies, recording his opponents doing embarrassing things, etc. When he's inevitably elected, you find out that he's secretly behind one of the biggest drug empires in the state of Florida, and he wants you and Lucia to continue to manage it while he's governor. So you guys begin to pay off debts and corrupt officials, kill off rival factions, and travel back to Cuba to get more supply. Eventually, the governor's blatant corruption is revealed, and he rats you guys out and blames everything on you. He attempts to flee the country without properly resigning. You guys catch up to him just as he's about to get in his helicopter, and a high-speed chase ensues, with one of you guys on the wheel, and the other trying to shoot down the helicopter. Eventually, the helicopter is shot down, and the governor is dead. So you guys go back to his mansion and steal his amassed wealth that you tried to steal earlier in the game. You guys then travel back to the hospital and use all of the money to pay off Lucia's medical debt. Both of you then agree to go into a life of hiding. The game then ends with Jason and Lucia kissing each other for the first time, before walking off into the sunset while holding hands, with the Isley Brothers' Summer Breeze playing in that background. Well, we took this idea from Reddit. Shout out to Space Ghost Burp, and if you like erotic stories, subscribe to Storytime with 12.